Welcome to day 205 of me bringing you Bible verse for 365 days. As you can see, it's dark. Back to recording. Well, it's late, 10:15 in the evening. As you know, I get the inspiration for the Bible verses from this box. Inside of this box is 365 envelopes. Inside of each envelope is a Bible verse and a saying. I received this box as a going away gift when I left Cairns to move to where I'm currently living, and I did open all of the envelopes the first year, but I wanted to open them all with you again this year. So as I said, day 205 is the 24th of July. Let's have a look at what is in store for us. I forgot to turn on my light. So this is our saying: pray like Nehemiah, obey like Daniel, lead like Moses, serve like Martha, believe like Mary, fight like David, educate like Paul, build like Noah, love like love like Jesus. This is our verse for today, 1 Peter 4:14. 1 Peter is in the New Testament, page 1698. It's like really near the end. James, 1 Peter. What were we? 1 Peter 4:14. Get my light out so I can see. Okay. 1 Peter 4:14 is, if you are reproached for the name of Christ, blessed are you, for the Spirit of glory and of God rests upon you. I think I'm going to read. Let's read all of the chapter because it's not very long. Therefore, since Christ suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves also with the same mind, for he who has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh for the lusts of men, but for the will of God. For we have spent enough of our past lifetime in doing the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in the lewdness, lusts, drunkenness, revelries, drinking parties, and abdominal revelries. Drinking parties. I've already read that. Sorry. Abdominal idolations. In regard to these, they think it strange that you do not run with them in the same flood of dispassion, speaking evil of you. They will give an account to him who is ready to judge the living and the dead. For this reason, the gospel was preached also to those who are dead, that they might be judged according to men in the flesh, by living according to God in the Spirit. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. So sorry. I should record these earlier so you don't get me yawning through them. But the end of all things is at hand. Therefore be serious and watchful in your prayers, and above all things have fervent love for one another, for love will cover a multitude of sins. Be hospitable to one another without grumbling. As each one has received a gift, minister it to one another as good stewards of the manifold grace of God. If anyone speaks, let him speak as the oracles of God. If anyone ministers, let him do it as with the ability which God supplies, that in all things God may be glorified through Jesus Christ, to whom belong the glory and the domination forever and ever. Amen. Beloved, do not think it strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened to you, but rejoice to the extent that you partake of Christ's sufferings, that when his glory is revealed, you may also be glad with exceeding joy. If you are reproached for the name of Christ, blessed are you, for the Spirit of glory and of God rests upon you. On their part, he is blasphemed, but on your part, he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, a thief, an evildoer, or as a busybody in other people's matters. Yet if anyone suffers as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify God in this matter. For the time has come for judgment to begin at the house of God, and if it begins with us first, what will be the end of those who do not obey the gospel of God? Now, if the righteous one is scarcely saved, where will the ungodly and the sinner appear? Therefore, let those who suffer according to the will of God commit their souls to him in doing good as to the faithful Creator. Okay, so our verse, 1 Peter 4:14, is, if you are reproached for the name of Christ, blessed are you, for the Spirit of glory and of God rests upon you. So basically this is saying that when you're criticized or suffer because you belong to Christ, you can be confident that God is with you. His Spirit is strengthening you, and your faithful response brings glory to him. Now, I know that I live in a great country, and I can openly and freely be a Christian, but and I am very grateful for that. But I just can't see me ever denying that I have a relationship with God, and that I try and live like Jesus so that I have access to God. But I know in some countries where you're reading this or listening to this, you may struggle to be openly free, and you may suffer or be criticized for belonging to Christ. I hope not, but yeah. Let's have a rehash of our day. So this is our saying: pray like Nehemiah, obey like Daniel, lead like Moses, serve like Martha, believe like Mary, fight like David, educate like Paul, build like Noah, and love like Jesus. And our verse, 1 Peter 4:14, is, if you are reproached for the name of Christ, blessed are you, for the Spirit of glory and the God rests upon you. I hope you all had an amazing day, and I will see you all back here tomorrow for day 206 of me bringing you a Bible verse for 365 days. God bless.